Wisconsin's Afternoon News on News Radio 620 WTMJ. I'm John Mercure. Eric Bilstead is here. Greg Matchik is here. Where is here? We are down at the Summerfest grounds, broadcasting live as the Stones prepare to descend on Milwaukee. We heard a rumor they might already be here, or they will be shortly. They traditionally like to get to the venue early, get into town early.
He has to practice his strutting.
Yes,
right?
Yes. The way he glides. Someone who saw Mick Jagger glide recently was Sylvia Rapoport. She is the Conservancy president. That's a place in Nashville where the Stones recently did a concert. And she got to give Mick a little bit of a tour there in Nashville. And we wanted to check in and see just what he's like. Sylvia, hello. Thanks for being here.
Hello.
Wow, you guys had the Stones last week, and you got to walk around with Mick Jagger as he toured some of the sites. What was that like?
You know, it's 51 years in the making. I'm from Nashville, and when I was 11, they performed here at the Municipal Auditorium, which was a teeny little venue, maybe 2,000 seats. And my sister and I were taken there by a chaperone who got us to Mick to get an autograph. And I remember vividly, 50 years ago, and I remember how it really ignited a passion in music for me at that point.
Wow.
So when I heard that the Stones were coming to Nashville in June of this year, I immediately started thinking of how to lay the groundwork, because the most erudite rock star on the planet should find the Parthenon the most fascinating place in Nashville. Nashville, obviously, you know, it's an it city, and for several years we've just been booming with the creative class and foodies and all sorts of wonderful things, technology, the art. But the Parthenon is the only exact replica of the ancient Greek Parthenon in the world. And it just was fitting that he would want to come here. So, again, we reached out using every method we had, and I got an email from his daughter saying her dad would like to visit and have a private tour. So that's really how it happened.
Boy, that's kind of overwhelming and intimidating all at the same time.
Well, it was pretty exciting. I have to say, when they drove up, and it was Mick, a driver/handler, the keyboard player, and that was it. And as soon as he stepped out of the car, it was the most relaxed, wonderful experience for everybody. I asked the museum director to meet us for the tour, but when he got out of the car, he really wanted an orientation of where he was. We chatted for about 15 or 20 minutes. He came armed with knowledge. He's just so well educated and so refined and so sophisticated. I must say, just as a sidebar, he doesn't walk, he just glides. He's as graceful as you would think. But he was, I would say, the consummate dinner partner. He was extraordinary. The handler had said that we'd have 20 minutes, and at about 20 minutes I pointed to my watch, gestured to the museum director, and then Mick said, "Oh, no, it's fine." And they were there for an hour and 20 minutes at the Parthenon. And then, actually, I left. They were still outside taking pictures. You may have seen the ones he tweeted from outside the Parthenon. So it was pretty cool in the sense I walked away from Mick.
And the whole
line.
You know, I can die now.
Great line.
And he moved like Jagger the whole time.
Well, you know, I don't even want to be that trite. I am just trying to tell you. I'm not suggesting you're being trite. I'm just saying he's beyond all of that. He is so in a category on his own. I mean, I have to say there are certain people like a Leonard Cohen, a Bob Dylan, a Mick Jagger. They're incomparable.
Was he funny? Was he fun?
He was funny. He was chatty. He was playful. He could not have been more generous. I had done a poster of the Athena statue, and I had put his lips, the sticky finger lips, on her mouth. And on the top, I had written, "The goddess of Music City anxiously awaits her audience with the gods of rock and roll because she knows they love honky-tonk women." And when I showed it to him, he, un-British-like, he belly laughed. I mean, he really thought it was very funny, which, of course, validated me tremendously.
Oh, sure.
I felt like I had been knighted. He was very interested and interesting. Again, the most well-prepared visitor we've ever had, truly. And he's very cool. Again, refined and sophisticated. I don't know what else to tell you other than a complete pleasure and you will be lucky if you have a conversation with him.
Sylvia Rapoport is with the Conservancy, one of the coolest areas down there in Nashville. What a great story.
That's great.
Sylvia, thanks for being with us.
Thank you. Good luck to you, and make sure you go to the concert because he does not disappoint.